does.
We should sing a song.
We should sing a song. What song shall we sing?
I don't know. I was trying to think of one. What song do we both know? Start singing something. Tell me what's your favorite?
You know, I could come up with almost any number of songs.
Oldies is not a bad guarantee.
But when you ask me to sing a song, I'm like, I don't know. I'm completely lost. It's like trying to remember somebody's name who you've known for years, and all of a sudden they start talking to you.
While
like,
you're looking at their face.
While you're looking at their face, and like,
In the face of
No.
the song.
No. Hi.
Hi, we're part of the awesome drive-by blessing team, or drive-in, or walk-in,
Walk
Hopefully we
in.
didn't
sit
drive into a
down
restaurant.
blessing team.
Yes. What we got to do today was to go to Chili's, not Sonic, but
Not
Chili's.
Sonic.
And we got
Never
to
been
bless several families with buying their meals. Most of them were just really blown away. One just simply refused to let us buy it because they felt so blessed anyway, which Joanna already shared about. I went out to a family, and they're just simply speechless. I said, "We just want to buy your meal," and they said. And they all looked at each other for a second. I was wondering if they even spoke English for a second. And they go, "Okay, sure." And then Dawn was standing right next to me, and she immediately started prophesying over everybody. And I was just standing there going, "I'll buy your meal." So it was
The
fun.
Lord had told me when I was praying that there was going to be a young man that I was going to pray for that was going to be a drummer. And so I asked the first young man, I said, "So are you a musician?" And he said, "I play percussion." And I was like, I knew I was going to get to pray for a drummer. And so I just told him that God was really going to use his gift. And then the other young man that was other teenager across the table, I really felt like he had a leadership call in his life, and that he played sports and was a leader there. And he was like shaking his head. He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Now you're going to have, as a leader, you're going to have a hard time deciding between, leading in a good way or leading in a bad way." And he just looked at me like, "Okay, you're reading my mail." And I said, "It's tough." And he goes, "Yeah, it is tough." And I said, "But God sees what's in your heart, and he's going to honor that." And he goes, "Okay." So that was really cool. But I think one of the coolest things was our waiter. His name was Chris, and his wife is pregnant, and she can't have the baby for 2 more weeks, so they put her on bed rest. But the baby's so big, and it's starting to come, and we got to pray for him and pray for his wife and pray for the baby, and they're just really been having a hard time. He's really tired. We really got to bless him, and he just kept coming to our table going, "Thank you, thank you, thank you so much." And we left him a really good tip, and it was just really neat to pray for each of those families. And then I got to go up to another table Zandra and I went to with a lady and her 2 sons, and God gave us words for both of the boys, and they were just like blown away and very grateful and thankful, and it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, I think another cool part was that we tipped, of course, all the wait staff really, really well, and we just had all the checks that we paid off sitting on our table, and then we gave them to them at the end. And so it wasn't until we were about to leave that all the waiters and waitresses got the tips from the tables that we had paid for, and one by one servers kept coming by, and they're like, "Thank you," just with these huge smiles. And so you could tell that they were blessed as well. It wasn't an inconvenience, but it was the complete opposite of that for them. So
yeah, it was cool to have those waiters and waitresses just they weren't our waiters or waitresses, but they were coming from other tables in the restaurant, just coming over to thank us. So that was fun.
Yep. And then Dawn and Joanna and myself busted into a rap song.
yeah,
We started
it was
going.
And the Chili's not on the floor. We were in the restaurant sitting at the seats. Sometimes we drop pathetic beats.